Did you know that it takes just 7 seconds to make a first impression? And as a tourist, those 7 seconds are crucial. So today I'm going to share with you 10 fabulous ways to look expensive while touristing. Whether you're exploring a quaint European village or bustling through a cosmopolitan city, these tips will ensure you always look chic and put together. So let's dive straight in. Have you ever asked yourself, why do some people look like such tourists? Well, there are simple changes that you can make and things that you can pack with you so you are guaranteed to blend in and look more European. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to share with you how to look expensive this summer when you're doing your sightseeing and when you're being a tourist. Firstly, you need to keep in mind that wherever you go, when you stand out as a tourist or American tourist in particular, you become a prime target for pickpockets and other petty crimes, which can really spoil your trip. Plus, blending in helps you feel more comfortable and confident. You don't want to attract unnecessary attention for the wrong reasons. What you really want is to look like you belong, that you're at ease and you enjoying yourself. With a few simple tweaks, you can achieve this and have a fantastic holiday traveling through Europe. So rule number one, no activewear, ladies. Believe me, that number one thing that you want to avoid while in Europe in order to not look like a tourist is activewear. Activewear will make you stand out faster than anything else as an American tourist. Skip wearing the full head-to-toe Lululemon look that you might pick up your kids from school or go to the grocery store in. It's unfortunately common to see tourists opting for comfort by wearing sport gear, thinking they'll be on their feet all day. You often see Nike shorts, sport tank tops, leggings or trainers, you name it. While brands like Lululemon might be popular in the United States, they tend to downgrade your appearance and add a more masculine touch to your look. We don't want that, ladies. Dressing this way makes you look like a typical tourist and far from elevated, as we wear our sports gear only to the gym or when we go hiking here in Europe. Moreover, this type of outfit can also be a bit inappropriate for sightseeing, especially when you're visiting museums, churches or other cultural sites. While you can technically enter these places in sportswear, it doesn't convey a sense of class. So I recommend skipping the activewear altogether and opting for regular clothes instead. Keep your sports gear for the gym. You can be just as comfortable in a regular dress and top and Bermudas, and you look much more polished and put together. Second way to avoid looking like a tourist in Europe is to skip the heels. I know what you're thinking, wait, what? But it's so elegant and chic. Yes, but, and this is a huge one, I know that a big problem for us when we're sightseeing, we know that we're gonna be on our feet all day long and we have to be comfortable. I would never tell you to wear heels or wedges when you're sightseeing because it's gonna kill your feet. Don't do that. And keep in mind, most European cities are old, with many cobblestone streets and uneven pavements. Wearing heels in such places is a rookie mistake, and I know how hard it may be as a woman to find comfortable flat shoes that will last you a whole day and at the same time look elegant. I must say though, I think that a pair of classic loafers or a pair of plain white trainers will be just fine, or even belly flats. I've got some amazing flats from Viveya that are elegant, timeless, and you can wear them all day long. And why? Well, it's gonna be the most comfortable shoe you can find that you can actually survive in all day. By the way, if you want more tips on how to look more sophisticated with your style, I've done a couple of videos on that too. Make sure to check them out right here. Another thing that screams tourist is carrying a utilitarian backpack. I've noticed quite a few tourists who love wearing their backpacks and fanny packs. They're called backpackers. However, if you're looking to enhance your femininity, these bags can give off a lot of masculine energy, believe me. While all those fanny packs and rucksacks might seem versatile, they lack style. Instead, opt for something with a bit more design and elegance to it to avoid looking like a tourist. Say no to basic backpacks unless it's a chic, well-designed one, and definitely no to utilitarian fanny packs. If you have a Prada belt bag, well, that's a different story, but steer clear of those basic nylon ones. Avoid those plain, boring crossbody bags as well. But Eliza, what should I wear instead? I have you covered. For sightseeing, my favorite is a small crossbody bag. Any good quality leather bag will do. I adore my mini Chanel or my Celine bag because it's the perfect size. Plus, I prefer not to carry too many items when sightseeing. Less weight, more style. And for that reason, I do recommend having some form of small leather bag that is crossbody so you can free your hands. And maybe perhaps as we're going to wear more lighter colors in summer, let's say you're going to be wearing a lot of white, it would be nice to have a little pop of color in form of a bag. And this is your formula to look like an expensive and classy tourist this summer. However, for those traveling with kids, and I feel you, I myself have 2 little ones and sometimes a teeny tiny crossbody bag is not enough. So I take a tote bag and look chic and put together without any backpacks at all. Another thing you want to skip, similar to activewear, is the baseball cap. Even though some can be quite chic, like a faux suede one I love from Another Stories or a classic Ralph Lauren one, it's still very American unless you playing golf or invited for tennis. Europeans just don't wear baseball caps on a daily basis. So what are the alternatives? To look expensive as a tourist, add a beautiful daytime hat like a straw or fedora. These are my favorites because they add a touch of sparkle and a bit of glamour to your look. Hats instantly elevate your style, and I've been saying this for years on my channel. They are especially important for sightseeing because they protect you from the sun, keeping you cool and stylish all day long. And a nice hat does really elevate an outfit, I must say. Just make sure that you take it off after about 6 p.m. because then it's not really appropriate anymore to wear a daytime hat. Next tip to help you blend in when traveling to Europe is to go light on logos. I've mentioned it already in my recent videos on how to look elegant and avoid logos altogether. I know how logo money is a huge trend right now in the US and Canada, with logo prints, brand names on clothing and shoes, and emblems on belts and bags becoming more common than ever. However, you don't want to go head to toe in logos. Keep in mind that quiet luxury aesthetic, Europeans don't wear logo or designer brands first because in our culture, people prefer timeless and classic style. Wealthy Europeans hate to wear logo and designer brands. They don't want to get this bad attention. They love discreet, niche, luxury and expensive brands. This is very cultural here in Europe. People don't like to scream, "I have money." And this is very different compared to the United States. Avoid pairing Tory Burch emblem flats with a big Gucci belt and logo bag all at the same time. Keep your look more subtle. Wearing too many logos can make you stand out for the wrong reasons, as people might think and see it as, "Oh, she has money." It's the same reason I never wear my diamonds when I'm traveling. I don't want to draw attention to my wealth. Go easy on logos, and honestly, it's simply vulgar and not at all elegant. Another reason you should absolutely know if you're visiting Europe, you should be extremely careful because the economic situation in Europe is not good at the moment, and there are more and more pickpockets and extremely violent people who love to target tourists who is all dressed in designer logos. So please keep that in mind. I think it's crucial to address hair and makeup because they play a significant role in blending in and adopting a more European aesthetic as opposed to an American one. We're talking Western Europe, of course. In the United States and Canada, there is often a tendency to glamorize beauty with elaborate hairstyles, full makeup with lashes and bold nails. Some even opt for long, pointed nails or intricate manicures, embracing a more extra look. No, 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 no. Don't do this in Europe. It's not elegant and it doesn't work that way. Europe tends to favor a more understated approach. Hairstyles are more natural, with fewer women opting for heavily styled or even colored hair compared to their American counterparts. Makeup follows suit with preference for understated elegance. While bold lips are not uncommon, they're often complemented by a more muted palette elsewhere on the face. For example, Parisian women love red lips, but the rest of their makeup is non-existent. Keep that in mind. One pop of color and the rest is muted. When it comes to grooming, think understated, elegant and subtle. Avoid going for a full Kardashian style look if you want to blend in. That level of glamour can make you stand out, but not necessarily in a good way. Aim for a more refined, classy and understated appearance. You've probably seen those Instagram videos where layers upon layers upon layers of makeup transform someone's face entirely. Well, stay clear of that approach or any variation of it when in Europe. Instead, aim for a more refined and subtle look that allows your natural beauty to shine through. Well, remember, blending in is about appearing elegant and sophisticated, not drawing attention to yourself with excessive makeup or hairstyling. Now, how can we talk about touristing without probably mentioning the most important tool in a tourist toolbox, talking about sunglasses? They're arguably the most vital tool in a tourist arsenal, but what defines classy and expensive looking sunglasses? Well, I'm all about simplicity and elegance. In my experience, the most sophisticated sunglasses are those that exude an air of mystery and boast a slightly oversized frame. Picture these black and brown oversized sunglasses. They don't need to be excessively large, but just enough to awaken your inner Holy Golightly and make you feel irresistibly glamorous as you peer out from behind your shades. There's something undeniably timeless and chic about this style that effortlessly elevates any look. Tip number 7 on how to look classy as a tourist this summer: you have to wear more linen. Well, the big mistake many ladies do is that they end up wearing polyester, and unfortunately polyester is the most uncomfortable fabric to wear in summer because it's a man-made fabric and it traps heat. Linen, on contrary, breathes, so it's actually a cooling fabric, and the appearance of linen is that it looks very elevated, even though linen wrinkles a lot. So you're gonna be wrinkly immediately as you literally leave your house, but it's okay. It's the part of the charm of linen. So really do go and invest in linen dresses, linen shorts or linen tops. Silk is another amazing option as it keeps you cool. Remember, if you have the right fabric and if you have the right cuts of clothes, you're not going to feel hot. I wear linen and silk most of the time during summer months as I'm heat intolerant, so it's important for me to keep my body cool. But honestly, I've never been that hot in those fabrics to the point that I have to undress myself and put a tank top and some hot pants, something like this. No. Now I want to address the elephant in the room, the tank tops. Yes, ladies, this piece of clothing is not very elegant at all, but hold on, I have a little trick for you. How to look extra elevated even in hot weather, even when you're touristing. Well, instead of going for tank tops, wear sleeveless shirts, sleeveless blouses or sleeveless tops. Again, some might be like, no, I will feel hot because they feel like it's more covering. Don't worry, they might look like you're wearing an extra fabric, but actually you have loads of breathing space. Plus, again, if you pick up the right fabric, you will be fine. It's just that when you wear that together with high-waist skirt or high-waist shorts, it just gives you that elevated, that elegant look. It's a very classic style, and I do recommend you to stock up because it's going to make you look more expensive and looking classy as a tourist. Now, if you've been following my channel and if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You know that I have a strong aversion to denim hot pants, a very popular choice among tourists. Personally, I don't find them very flattering, but it's just my opinion. However, I'm not against shorts altogether. I believe shorts can look incredibly chic and sophisticated, especially when they're tailored and wide-legged. That's why every elegant woman should have a pair of white shorts in her wardrobe. You can choose the lengths based on your comfort level with your legs. The beauty of white shorts in their versatility, they pair effortlessly with tops of any color, whether it's pastels, navies, red, green, you name it. Just wear your favorite colors on top and they'll complement your white shorts perfectly. Plus, you will execute a much more refined and expensive look compared to someone running around in denim hot pants. So if you're traveling to destinations like Greece, Italy, south of France, Switzerland, and you want to look like European, go for something that is a little bit more, I will say, sartorial. Before you leave though, don't forget to bookmark this video so you can easily refer back to it when you start packing. Packing can be rather overwhelming, especially when traveling to culturally sensitive places like Europe, the Middle East, or elsewhere where you need to consider appropriate attire. Keep these tips in mind as you plan your wardrobe and you will avoid standing out as a tourist. Having a better understanding of what to pack will make you feel more comfortable, safe and secure during your travels, leading to a more enjoyable trip overall. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!